Today we're switching gears and talking about paid search and paid social strategies that you can start using next year or even right now. Jason, why don't you kick us off first?
Yeah, absolutely. 5 B2B PPC strategies to start using in 2022 or now. The first one that we're going to talk about is just exploring multiple ad platforms. We've been focusing on Google Ads since the start of our agency in 2011, but Google Ads is not the only game in town, as you know, especially when it comes to B2B advertising. So whether you're trying to drive leads or brand awareness, you should be testing other advertising platforms. Obviously, LinkedIn is a great choice for B2B advertising. Many of our clients are using platform for signups, lead gen, downloads, and more. If you're trying to reach a B2B audience, this is definitely the place to try or test. It definitely can be expensive, but if you dive deep into their audience segmentation and targeting, that you should be able to find some success there in not wasting money or driving irrelevant traffic. You're going to get relevant traffic. Facebook is another platform that's really good for B2B advertising, and it's often overlooked because it's often looked at as a B2C play. But you can get hyper-focused with your audience and targeting, and you can actually reach a much larger audience just by just the sheer volume of use of the platform. But just be sure to really dive into the audiences and get hyper-targeted there, because you don't want to be wasting. It is a little less expensive than LinkedIn, so there may be a little more wiggle room for you to drive, just maybe test audiences, but certainly it is worth testing. So don't sleep on Facebook. Chuck, anything for you to add there?
Yeah, absolutely. I think while LinkedIn and Facebook are certainly in the B2B space, the ones you want to maybe look at more often than not, don't underestimate certainly Google Ads, obviously. I would also not underestimate YouTube. There's definitely some opportunities there with targeting and being a little bit different as far as the platform is concerned.
Yeah, I agree. Video does very well. In fact, you can use video on LinkedIn and video on Facebook. So on all those platforms, video is a great option, and YouTube certainly fits the bill.